Funny.
Facebook Danya.
Are you starting the thing? Because I'll put a thing on.
Told anybody that we were going to be streaming today.
Hi, everybody.
I put something on Facebook.
Oh, great.
Yep, we're on.
Hi, welcome to episode fill in the blank here.
Fuck, what episode is this?
53.
You sure,
It's
bro?
50 something.
I'm going to go get a alcoholic beverage.
That would be wise.
I put a little bit of vodka on.
I
I'm
bought
gonna have water,
a
and
new
then I'm gonna have a
beverage.
shot of water.
Jim Beam.
Good job.
Hey, John.
It's not
Double
new if it's just Jim Beam repackaged.
I mean, it's new-ish. It's new-ish.
It's just Jim Beam Light or Jim Beam Dark. Who cares?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how it's gonna taste, so.
What the fuck did you just do?
Oh my god, I just put my fork in my dumpling and it squirted.
Yeah, dumplings do that sometimes.
It squirted.
I'm going
it's
to
like-
assume this is
That's what she
53.
said.
Yeah, I'm just gonna assume it's 53, and we're gonna
I'm
hope
just
we're
saying
right.
72. I'm just gonna move on.
52 was definitely we've definitely already done 52. I don't know if we've done 53 or not.
Defa Danya.
Correct.
I'm on the Facebook now. I will tell. No, I'm not. I'll go back on. I'll tell you which one we posted last.
Okay, good.
Each
For sure 50.
was.
2.
We're gonna spend the next 20 minutes figuring that out.
It was. 52 was the last one.
If you're
we're on
wondering why
53.
Selly is Bird Jesus, that is because his camera's out, because he's on his laptop, because he's at his mom's house.
Because he's mad, because he's bad. Yes, we know.
Correct.
Mostly
Because he turned into a Pokemon. That's why.
Not just
Yeah.
a Pokemon. Bird Jesus.
Bird.
Whatever.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna watch First Place Pokemon while we wait.
Excellent.
What are we waiting for? Our DM?
Sure.
Maybe.
DM Danya.
Where are we? I actually don't know where we are.
Fuchsia
Well, we
City.
have been playing for 2 weeks.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Drunkards
Oh,
or
yeah.
Twitch plays?
Drunkards.
Why was
Oh.
What?
Oh, yeah, we just got to the Dwarven City.
Called Fuchsia.
Mmm.
so
Don't mind me, I mean my
Yeah,
channel.
Chris, we can't hear you.
you can never hear me.
We can hear you sometimes.
Okay.
Okay.
So what were we doing? You guys are at Guldholme, right?
Mhm.
We're in the Dwarf
And you
City.
got brought into the Dwarf City, right?
Yes.
And you were heading to the. I think you were heading to like the main keep or whatever.
I think,
Let me check
I think
my
we
notes.
just walked in the door. I think we just walked in.
I mean, that's basically what just happened, but
Right.
you have someone taking you to the. To go have an.
Oh, to talk to
Like
the guy. Okay. Right.
Right, you're gonna go talk to like the king and whatever about what happened in that place and the thing you got when you were there and what happened. What's gonna happen with it.
Oh yeah.
So we're talking to the king?
That's what it's been. At least that's what it seems like.
That's what it is shaping up to be, yeah.
So yeah, this is the front. You went through the giant doors. They have their the banners on the side. They're like long flowing banners. They're like it's like basically just like a standard, and it's cut down the center, and on the top half is black, and on the bottom half is bronze. It's like a brown bronze color. Those are the colors and the sigil, or like the standard for this city, for the Dwarven city. And like the giant doors open up, and you guys go into the city, following the like herald guy, the guy that spoke to you in the front. I don't remember if I gave him a name or not. I don't think so. Probably not.
If you did, I don't remember it.
I think it was
Can I name
Reginald.
Surprising.
Let's go with
Can I name
Reginald.
him?
That guy was Reginald.
Reginald's fine with me.
Isn't that the name of? Oh, never mind.
No.
That's from the other game.
There was another Reginald?
Yes.
I
He
know
held a
other
jar of
name.
testicles.
Great.
Don't remember this, but okay.
It's not even in this game.
I see.
Nope.
I'm trying to find my shit for the tune. All right. Okay. So yeah. So he takes you through the streets. First you go as you first get into the Dwarven city. It's like really dark. It's in a mountain, but it's lit up by like firelight and stuff. It's not very well lit. Even though it's pretty much daylight outside. I'm choking on something. And the main section of the city that like the section you see when you come in is basically where most of the visitors go anyway. So it's the trade district. So there's lots of hustle and bustle going around. There's lots of shops and stuff. You see like a big market square off to the left or whatever, like, and some inns and stuff. It doesn't look very residential. There aren't many houses. There's a few like sparse houses of like the people who own the market stuff, or like who work in the market. Their houses are here, but mostly it's just like inns and taverns, bars, and just shops. You go a little ways through the city. He brings a cart with you because the city is large enough that they just kind of need like there's like transportation. There's carts and wagons and stuff like that to pull people around the city, and he has a cart with him. And you guys head off towards the gold district where like the main keep is, it's this large building right here. You guys can write on the map if you need to remember things, but
I have
as
everything written down.
as you go through the streets, you head into this section right here. It's like a large kind of like cordoned off area. It has another set of large like stone walls around it with another large wooden door, but it's almost the same size as the door that's coming into Guldholme. And as the door opens and you guys go through, like a smaller section of the door opens and you guys are funneled through, you realize that this place is basically a barracks. Like this is where the majority of the Dwarven army and a lot of the guards and stuff, this is where they're trained, and not really where they stay. Only the on-duty guards stay here, but mostly this is the housing for like a lot of the commanders and stuff, and where a lot of the like military stuff goes on, like the training and stuff like that. So it's like this large courtyard, and there are dwarves there doing like exercises and stuff, and a lot of like dwarves like going back and forth in like army attire and guard gear. Eventually you pull past that. He tells you as you're going through that this is one of only 2 entrances into the gold district. They like to keep it pretty like locked down. The other one is further north. It's this entrance right here, but mostly just for security reasons, they keep most of the district locked down. It takes about like maybe an hour or so of just travel to get to where you're going. As you like guys come up, it's a large keep that's almost like built into the side of the mountain from the inside. so it kind of like rubs up against the walls of the mountain that like kind of make up the boundaries of the city. And it's just like larger and more ornate than any of the other buildings you've seen here, like stuff, gargoyles and stuff like on the sides, and like just like writing and stuff and scrawled on the sides of the building and the columns that like hold it up and everything.
Chris, can you make a face that one of the gargoyles is making?
No, I can't actually. Don't ever
Like that.
don't ever do that again, please.
Just gotta put people in the world, you know.
So, are you guys just like going along and following?
Well,
Sitting in the car?
leading us all to the barracks.
Sit
So.
in the cart.
I mean, this
like
is-
beginning of Skyrim.
This is the standard, yeah. This is the standard like tour around the city quest. So we're just touring around the city for the quest.
This isn't a fucking video game. You can do what you want. You can ask questions. You can jump off the
Okay.
cart. But
My
Where
good
exactly are we headed? That's
my
what I
good
wanna
dwarf.
know.
Who is the best smithy in the city?
he tells you it's subjective. It depends on what you need.
Please
Weapons,
tell me that
armor,
the is Mr. Smith.
wagons.
I need armor.
We have
scaled
plenty of
armor.
good smiths in the city. Gale's armor?
Scaled armor.
Oh, scaled armor. He gives you the name of a particular establishment that he says makes the finest armor in all of Guldholme.
And their name is
I don't know. We make armor here.
we
Armors are us.
armors are us.
No,
Armors are us, and the R is backwards and spelled in crayon.
Good copyright infringement.
Yay.
it's Best Buy Smithings. Not Smithing City. Smithing City went out of business.
I see. Good job, everyone. Good job with these names.
Golf clap for everyone.
And he tells you that we're headed to the Gould Keep, where the council is holding session, and they are in wait for you.
Okay.
Of you.
Is it the council for the fellowship?
What? What's that mean?
Nothing.
Okay, my question.
That's what I thought.
How many houses of worship does Guldholme contain? Are all the gods worshipped, or is there a specific deity that is, universally worshipped by the dwarves?
The dwarf god.
There is a specific dwarf deity. The largest house of worship is now I gotta fucking look up dwarven deities. You're a real asshole. You told me this ahead of time.
I did. We already had that conversation a while ago.
No, you
Man,
didn't. No, you didn't. Just complete lies.
Yes, we did. Had that conversation. Is there a general house of worship possibly nearby? Maybe some clerics I could speak with?
This guy.
Just fucking changing gods every day. Just every day. New god.
Yep, gotta find them new gods.
New god, new god, new god.
He
I already
knows everything
explained
about
it.
the old gods.
I already explained this like
Sure.
a month ago, and
Sure you do.
You be bitter. You be bitter because
Just
you gotta do
changing up-
things.
Changing up gods every day. So,
you should
the
just be
god
a
that's
polytheist.
that's worshipped primarily by the dwarves is Moradin.
More than cool guy.
His last name Bronzebeard.
No, his name's just Moradin.
Murden, got it.
Moradin.
Moradin?
Murden? Magni?
You gonna insult the dwarven god in the dwarven city?
Ironforge? What?
Ernford?
Yep.
Anyway, alright, so Moradin. And he's the deity of... never mind. Let's just go to the council and speak
Do you
with
wanna
them.
do you wanna know? I mean, you know who Moradin is. You're a fucking cleric. You should know this stuff.
You know the
Yeah,
guy.
so...
And you have the
so
knowledge of the religions. So
Yeah, unlike you guys, so now I can recall a brief history of Moradin.
do that thing. If you so choose.
Yeah. if I mean, you know what he's the god of.
Hmm.
But
God of Dwarves.
primarily, it's Moradin that's worshipped here in the city. But there are small, not really chapels, more like altars throughout the city for travelers that choose to worship other gods of the pantheon.
All right.
So he points. He gives you all a map of the city.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it looks like this. A map of the
Okay.
city. And he tells you where the house of worship is. Where there's a section of the city attached to the trade district that's mostly like, since it's the well-traveled district, that is the kind of the church district. It has all the houses of worship and everything in it. And that's what this is over here.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Shapes. That's what it is. It's shapes.
It's a helix.
Really?
Yeah.
First of all, it's a terrible fucking helix.
Yeah, it's close enough.
Second off, I don't think dwarves worship Pokemon, so good job.
Maybe they do.
And third of all, man, Twitch plays Pokemon. Nostalging after 2 weeks. They're nostalging about something that happened literally 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Nostalgia good.
It is ridiculous. The hive mind is ridiculous.
I
They
mean-
don't know what to think, so they just remember what they did.
Right.
I mean, Kaedo's only mind is the hive mind, so
I disagree, but okay.
You guys stop in front of the big keep, and you are shown inside. And taken to a, like, as you go through the keep, it's like nice inside, very nice rugs and golden candlesticks and bullshit like that. It's very like ornate and kind of gaudy, because that's how dwarves are. All of their like gems and shit and gold is displayed for everyone to see that they have it. And it's definitely the same with this king. So it's pretty, there's like gems and fucking like money everywhere.
As we travel through the town, like, do we see anyone that's like sick on the side of the road or something?
Sick on the side of the road?
Yeah.
You actually surprisingly don't see many sick people.
Like, do I see people in general?
You do. There's dwarves,
Oh.
like everywhere. There are dwarves, there are some humans, some people.
Okay.
Not a lot of things that aren't dwarfs. But there are some that are still here. But you don't actually see anybody who looks... You don't actually see anybody who looks like they've been infected or afflicted by the plague
Okay.
that everybody's been talking about.
Now, when you say there's just money around, like, is there just stuff that I can just pick up and steal?
I mean, if you want to try and steal in the middle of the Dwarven King's home,
yeah, we all want to watch this. Please go ahead.
Is there like it's like a stack of gems or jewel or like coins or something off to the side while we're walking right by?
there's like ornate candles and like tables, and on top of the table there'll be like a necklace on display, like a gold necklace with like a big gem in it and things like that. Like there's not like piles of money lying everywhere, but as you can see as you walk through that the person who lives here has money, like large paintings and stuff. So there are things within reach that you can steal, but that's up to you if you would like to attempt to steal from the Dwarven King.
I mean, Alan, all you gotta do is crouch. If they're not
So-
looking directly at you while you're crouching, you can take anything you want, including like a complete golden table.
That's how it works.
So right now around us it's just us, our guide, and a guard.
Guards, sure.
Okay.
There are a few
I-
guards with you, 2 guards behind you as you're like walking through, and you've seen just various guards patrolling it throughout the keep.
When we pass the necklace with the big ass gem in it, I will slow down and inspect it if it's on display.
Okay. You slow down and you like take an eye of the necklace, and everybody kind of stops to wait for you. Reginald comes around and tells you like about the necklace and about how oh, this is the necklace of such and such, given to the Dwarf King by this person who lives in this town as fealty, or as like an act of fealty. Things like that.
What a beautiful piece of jewelry. Does the king or his queen ever adorn it, or do they just leave it here out in display?
Oh, no. This is much too meek for them to adorn. This is more just a display piece.
I see. Quite beautiful. Let's carry on.
Okay. Alright, so he continues walking down towards the council chamber. Does anybody else want to do anything, or are we good?
Okay, so I asked
I'm
the
good.
guard. We heard there was a great sickness
Hi.
in this place.
The guard
I
or
see-
your guide?
The guide. The guide.
Okay. Alright. So you ask him about the plague?
Yeah.
Yes, there is. There's a great plague that's been demolishing and destroying most of the inhabitants of this city. It's
Oh
it's
no,
really
we found
quite.
the cure.
They know that you have a cure.
Oh,
It's the only reason why we're allowed in the town.
Right.
Yes.
okay, well, I'm telling them again.
Otherwise, we'd be deported.
I was under the understanding that you knew of
We
the
knew.
plague.
We know of the plague, but I look around and I see no illness or even a sign of illness.
Ooh,
Well, that's because a large amount of the plague has mostly spread through the lower district.
Yeah, pay the attention to
many
Apache
people-
Chief.
Not many people in the upper districts have been afflicted because we've shut down most travel between the upper districts and the lower districts.
'cause
Considering
you guys are the rich ones.
inhabitants of the lower districts are mostly just manual labor and mine workers, they don't need to come up to the upper districts for much of anything. So it's not much of a inconvenience for us.
Inconvenience for them, I bet.
You see.
Hey, what do you think?
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Do you want to ask anything else? Did you get all the information you needed? Do you need anything else?
I'm good.
Okay. All right. So you guys finally get to the council chambers, and he opens the doors up for you all to see. Inside, there's a large round table. Or it's more like oval, but there are 6 dwarves sitting at the table. One of them, sitting at the head of the table, is in a large ornate throne, long beard, crown on his head, like jewelry everywhere, and his throne is just like decked out in gems and gold. It's obviously the king. He just looks kind of bored. He's just kind of like sitting with his hand on his armrest, just kind of like watching the other 5 dwarves. The other 5 dwarves are the council that kind of rule over Guldholme. As you go, Reginald kind of introduces them all. The first is Ingrid Stonebrow. She's the only female in the council, and he says, as he introduces her, Ingrid Stonebrow of the Stonebrow clan. She kind of has a rough face. She's not a very attractive woman, but she's also a dwarf, so there's not really much to be attractive about. But
Dwarf.
she looks kind of like
Does she
she
have
kind
a
of looks
beard?
angry. She just looks annoyed,
She
and
has-
especially by your presence, all of your presence here.
Is it annoyed or is it bitchy resting face?
I guess you can sense motive to see if she's annoyed or if she just has bitchy resting face.
Okay.
Now, does she have a beard of some sort?
Wait,
You
what
have
is
bitchy
what's the
resting
skill check for that?
No, she doesn't have a beard.
Sense motive, Kato.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing. Okay.
Come on, Apache Chief. In Nick Chuck.
Yeah.
Okay. She definitely looks slightly annoyed.
Okay.
She's kind of just annoyed in general. You're not sure if it's because of you in particular, because she has to be here, or
Time of the month, yes.
she's just
we know.
that kind of person. but she just looks annoyed. It's not bitchy resting face.
Excellent.
The second man that he introduces you to is Yovan Rockjaw. He's probably the oldest member of the council. As you look around, like most of the other ones look relatively young for dwarfs. He's like older, white beard, white hair, and like super aged face. But he's sitting up like perfectly straight, and you can tell he has He looks like he's wearing a military uniform, and he has like medals and stuff adorning his like shoulders and his epaulets. And he just kind of like greets you all as you come in and as he's introduced. And he's part of the Rockjaw clan.
Cool.
Ebrick Torum is a kind of Weasley-looking dwarf. He's got a short. His beard is very short, and what'd you say?
Like, I was about to say, like, how can a fucking dwarf look Weasley? But then you said short beard, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, he's got a short beard. As you like come in, he like kind of like sneers at you, and you can see that like most of his teeth are replaced with gold. So he's got like mostly gold teeth.
Does he have a very large nose?
What you insinuating, Kato?
What are you saying? What are you saying, bro?
Yeah,
Is
His name is
Ebrick
Ebrick Tormstein.
Does anyone else think you look really weird? Look at her. She's
I
got
think
like
she
her
looks like
butt
a
up in the
cat.
air.
She looks like a cat.
She's being
She
silly.
looks like a cat.
It's
And
your cat, just like my cat.
he just kind of like
Oh, no.
he also looks annoyed, but you can definitely tell he's not making it any kind of like he's not hiding it at all. That he's definitely just annoyed with you being here.
Why are we annoying? We found the cure.
Because we're white people. To them.
here?
I don't think
Here.
that's the reason.
No, it's the reason. We're the outsiders. We're the white people. They hate us.
I mean, that doesn't make us white people. That makes us minorities.
No, never mind.
The last two are Viet Earthscalp. He's not very he's not very recognizable. Only that he has a kind of like his hand is, from what you can tell, mostly a statue. Like it just is resting on the table, but it looks like it's made of metal and stone.
Like it's clearly attached to his arm.
It's clearly attached to his arm,
Okay.
but it looks like a fake hand.
Right.
It looks
Okay.
like he just has a fake hand, like he's
Cool.
missing his hand. As he goes to greet you, though, as he picks it up, you can tell that he like picks up the hand and he waves, and he like kind of like waves to you all with it, and you can tell that like it's completely movable.
Oh, neat.
And that's basically his, as far as his distinguishing features go. He's got a rough appearance, but he just mostly looks like a very typical dwarf. And then the last one is Tordik Ungart, and he's introduced as the representative of the lower districts.
Does it look mad?
He looks worn down. He's
Okay.
like he has like kind of a like a tired, stressed demeanor, and his clothes are very ratty. He looks like a bad lawyer. Like that's basically what he looks like, just a rundown bad lawyer.
Excellent.
You look like a bad player.
He just kind of like is mostly just like slopped on the table and just kind of like listening, or not really saying much as the people are speaking.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then the king of Guldholme is Tolkien Guldholme. That's his full name.
Oh.
And
I thought you were just putting on an accent. Like he's talking Guldul. Like
no, his name is Tolkien Guldholme.
I see. Okay. Tolkien.
Talk. Done, yeah.
Okay,
You're
and you
talking
guys
like
are
a Lulin.
now in the audience chamber or in the council chamber with them. And you're mostly just standing because there's not room at the table, because it's a 6-person table.
Has anyone else seen Mew's paw? It's just like. Alright.
It's like just,
Stephanie, you're getting to that crazy cat lady status.
like it's like right there,
Slowly.
just like sitting there.
All you can see is just like Mew's paw needing my food.
getting and accomplished. All right.
What?
Excellent.
And frozen.
Excellent.
What'd you say?
Yay, Steph. Yay,
What?
Steph.
So,
What did I do?
Just keep playing with the cat, Steph.
yep, just keep playing with the cat.
Really
No need to
funny.
do anything else. Just keep playing with the cat. Reginald introduces you all, and then
Yep.
to the people around, and then introduces you as the group that last saw the Hardy advance. So,
Yes, we are the Arduous Alliance. I interrupt.
AKA the Black Ravens.
Yes, we are these people.
I'm Griff.
it's good that she won't pay attention to anything that happens until she has the time to say, AKA the Black Ravens.
Yeah.
We
I'm
leave for the
happy.
opening like every fucking time.
Yeah, that's her thing.
Why we don't, I don't know why we just don't stop it.
So, Ingrid's kind of just like, I don't know why these
Ragamuffins?
individuals need to be here
Ragamuffins?
during a council meeting.
Hey, guess what? We got the cure to your disease. Here you go.
Here you go.
Here you go.
Don't give it to the
You already
bitch.
gave them the like paperwork and stuff for the cure.
Oh yeah. You're welcome. Now you say thank you. Thank you, kind strangers, for saving our town because we were incapable of doing so.
How do we know that you're just not a group of individuals that killed the Hardy Advance and took this cure from them? How do we know that you didn't just bring it here for some kind of ransom?
Do you see us wanting a ransom? No.
This scar was given to me by the man who murdered them all, and trust me, I will get my goddamn vengeance.
Yeah. See these crossbow wounds in my chest? Hey.
Why
I got
would-
shot in chest.
Why would we
You
believe a
guys.
group of strangers? And then there's like they like kind of quabble in between each other and like quarrel and
Quabble.
eventually
Quabble word.
yeah, quabble's a fucking word.
Quabble's a
Don't
word.
give a
No,
shit.
is it quabble though, or is it?
It's
Oops,
quarrel, but also I don't give a shit. So how's that for logic?
He doesn't give a shit.
Hey John, how many shits do I give?
0 shits given.
That's it. There's a number.
This many shits.
Right.
You?
That many shits.
You amount of shit?
A U amount of shits.
All right. How about this? How about this? Better.
O amount of shits?
Oh.
Motherfucker.
That
That many shits.
And eventually
There you
they just like Joven slams his hand on the table and he's like, we're not here to discuss the merits of these individuals. We're here to discuss what should be done with the cure.
Joven?
Joven. Yeah.
Is that the king?
No, it's not. It's the like old dwarf. The looks like a decorated military leader.
I thought you said he was Joven.
Sure. Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
Just deal, Alan.
Okay.
Just deal.
And you notice that the king kind of just like he's not really participating in any of this. And also Turdik is just kind of like, he seems just
Depressed.
depressed. He just kind of like lets them all do their quabbling, and he just kind of like every once in a while as people start to raise their voices, he like flinches a little bit, but that's about it. And they kind of, as they're like arguing, they just kind of like, they try to one up each other with things that their like families have done and how they've contributed to Guldholme and blah blah blah. That's just kind of, it seems like something that they always do as they're like
Blah, blah, blah.
quarreling between each other.
Okay.
You guys say anything?
I mean, like, what?
They're
Why
just
should
gonna
we?
keep- they're just gonna keep bitching. I'm just
Why
leaving
should
the
we
bitch
jump
for a
in
while.
on their like personal PMS contest? Like, I don't see a point here. Let them bitch.
I'm just giving you guys openings because I feel like you're not going to say anything until I prompt you.
Yo, King, what up? We want some money for that cure.
God damn it! Why would you open like that?
Bam.
And here's
Not
a
out
tiny
on the
red ball.
table.
Here's
What?
a tiny red ball. Go play in the corner.
No.
Shiny
Did you say
red
that?
ball. Shiny red ball laced
Yeah.
with dragon cocaine.
Do you say that? Do you tell them you want some money for the cure?
Not like that. I'm gonna roll diplomacy and say it in a very nice way.
I didn't tell you to roll diplomacy.
Mhm. Stop
Well,
saying I roll
I
things. Like,
am.
just do the things.
I'm rolling diplomacy, and I'm basically saying that, but like, oh, hello, we're beautiful, and we love you, and please give us money.
So, we
17.
love you long time. Got it. No words sound like prostitutes.
That's a really nice roll. I don't know what you rolled
Yeah.
for, but
So I can talk to
It's a
them
good
about
roll.
getting us. What the fuck, Christopher? God damn it, try and do something, and you're like, no, you can't do that.
do something, and I will tell you.
I told you exactly what I'm doing. I'm talking to the king and council and diplomacying up my ass so that I can say, hello, we
Well,
need money for that cure.
His point
No,
is.
what I'm telling
Go ahead. Go ahead.
what I'm telling you is, you can talk to the king and council. I would like you to talk to the king and council. That's fine. Talk to them. Tell them that you would like money.
Okay.
Give them reasons, and then I will tell you to roll diplomacy. Don't say, I diplomacy these people so they like me.
My reason is because we gave them a cure for their sickness,
Okay.
which they
So that,
was impossible to find before, and we fought off a thing and found it, and
okay. What are you looking at me like that for? That's what I want you to tell them. I don't want you to I don't want you to assume that I know everything. I want to know what you're telling them.
okay.
I'm not going to just assume that you're saying one thing or the other. You're going to tell me what you want to tell them, what your reasonings are behind them, and then I will tell you, okay, well, roll this or roll that. Because if you were just give me the money or we'll take the cure away, then you would have to roll an intimidation rather than diplomacy. But if you're going to say, we found this cure for you and we would like you to pay us for it, then I'll tell you to roll diplomacy.
What? What? Whoa. Sorry. Whew. Fell asleep with all that explaining.
There's so much mad going on here. The subtle mad just
I'm not
makes
even
it
mad.
so awkward.
So, alright. So I walk forward towards the king and council, and I'm like, hello, we are the Black Ravens, and we fought off this big monster, and it was awful, and we found the cure, and we all almost died, so I think we deserve a little bit of compensation for being nice people. Also, we already gave you the cure before we haggled, which we probably shouldn't have done, but we did. So, yeah.
Plus, your people.
And you guys didn't do anything, but we did, and we're giving it to you. So, what's it like, eye for an eye? We give you something, you give us something. That's it.
Okay,
That's-
that's much better. That's much better than just saying, I roll diplomacy. They like me now.
Okay.
You're fine. No,
I
that
was
diplomacy roll is fine.
preemptively rolling diplomacy, and then you went off on a very, very, very long.
Right, because you shouldn't preemptively roll something.
Okay.
Because
I'm sorry.
who knows
I will
what
not-
that would have rolled been.
Justin, why is your fucking tire pressure gauge still not in your car?
I just keep forgetting to take it to my car.
Its fault is not in your room.
I'm gonna roll a sense motive check because I'm probably gonna need sense motive in the future. Just kidding. Just trying to annoy you. It's funny because
You don't have to try. That's just
Yeah, he's there.
your being mostly.
what?
All right. So you're
No one thinks I'm funny.
the king. Is mostly he just basically doesn't. He's not really care. He's just like, oh yeah, okay, yes, thank you very much for the cure. I'm sure that you'll be paid adequately for it.
Oh, Your Highness, you might also like to know that there was rumors of quite a big spoil of treasure along the way.
What? What are you saying?
Yes.
Are you trying to
There's-
bluff?
There was rumors of hidden treasure along with the in the tomb that we were trapped in, but of course we couldn't go searching because we were about to be murdered there, so we had to get out of there quickly. I just thought a man of your taste would like to know.
Thank you. The tomb in question has been. He just kind of trails off, and then Reginald jumps in, and he's just like, "Oh no, the tomb in question was not very. We have records of what was there. And none of it, besides for the cure, really interests us.
You know,
Believe us, we
Reginald?
know everything that happened there. Dwarves keep very, very good records.
Yes, and dwarves also like their secrets. Reginald. Let's not forget.
and would they be secrets anymore if we told people? I think not.
Reginald
Or
is
would they?
a
I don't say that, but
Okay. After the king tells you that, they kind of like quarrel a little bit more, and now they're kind of talking about how they think that you are now just looking for a ransom, and that you didn't. That it seems that you didn't do this from a kind heart, but more from a merchant's perspective.
That's nice. Okay. Well, y'all have the
Um,
cure. I'm gonna go. So, hope you guys all don't die of the anal plague or whatever the fuck you got. See ya. I walk out.
whether or
Right.
not we are rewarded for this, I simply wanted to be distributed amongst your people. That is all.
You have
They-
the cure. It's on your hands now. The fate of
Reginald
your
tells
people
you that
is all on you.
that's the reason why they brought you here. Since you were the people that found the cure, they figured you should have a say in how the cure is distributed. Until you decided to jump into wanting money for it.
Well, we don't really care, other than Annie. But
You want it distributed right, you mass
No, I
produce
don't
the
care
sucker
anymore.
and you start distributing it to the common people. Take it to your lab and mass produce the son of a bitch. It's going to take time, but get the ingredients, make a bunch of it, and start distributing it. I don't see a problem here.
Violet speaks up and he's just like, "Well, hey, aren't we all lucky that we have a genius like this dragon here?
no, just pour it in the
Why
water.
didn't we all think of that?"
No, just pour it in the goddamn water. Make a shit ton, pour it in the water.
Oh.
Everyone drinks the water. Problem solved.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
point us to the
He
nearest
says,
goddamn man.
you see, the problem actually is that this cure is not so easily reproduced, not one in such a large quantity, at least, that would cure the entire city.
Oh, yeah.
It will take weeks, maybe even months, to produce quantities of that size.
And?
So we will have to decide where the quantities start.
Oh, the cherry picking. Okay.
Oh well, it looks like you are wealthy and generous people. You should have no problem acquiring everything in less than weeks' time.
How about you just tell us where
What are you
it's...
insinuating?
Why don't you just tell us where it's better to
I'm not
locate the
insinuating
ingredients?
I mean, just saying that I saw a necklace out there that's probably worth more than half the city. So you can just sell that, get the money, buy the things, and then make the thing.
No, it's not. They explained to you that it's not about having the ingredients, but making the cure.
Right.
To
it's
make
really
it
easy.
is a
I read the thing.
process that's extremely delicate and time-consuming. So in order to
Right.
make the quantities they need, it would take them a very long time, regardless of the amount of resources at their disposal. So they're kind of like discussing between each other who should get the cure first. And as they're taking a vote, it seems that it is 3-2 against distributing it from the upper districts down.
Wait, so that's what they're doing?
As in,
Rich people first, poor people screwed.
that's basically what they're doing. And that's what they've called you here for, to
Why wouldn't
hold
you give it
audience
to
with
the
them. And
Why wouldn't you give it to the more populated area first, regardless of who had?
Because rich people have status and they have money, and why can't they buy what they want?
Well, that doesn't matter.
They tell you that
You're trying to prevent the disease from spreading, so just put it in the more populated area first, and then.
well,
move
how
to
do
the
we
least
know that
populated
those
area.
people aren't already infected? In which case, how do we know that the cure even works on those that are already infected? This could be a vaccine or some kind of preventative rather than a cure in itself.
Why don't you
Well,
test it first?
At this point, you don't have much time, and you don't have much of a choice. So you just have to roll the dice with this one.
Why don't you take someone,
Roll that
test it on them, see exactly what the effects are, and then make your decision on where to distribute it while you're producing it.
Even if it was a cure, why should we give it to the people of the city that do the least? I own the mines, and as they're going around the table,
Oh,
all
okay.
but Joven basically is just talking about the things that they do for the city and how much they contribute to the city and how much better the city is because of them. Most of it sounds like bullshit.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty bullshit.
So why should we give it to the laborers that work in the mines when there are hundreds of thousands of them,
Because
but only a half dozen of us?
because the laborers make you money. You want the city economy to keep on trucking. You want the workers to be healthy enough to work.
It seems that my mines make us money.
Okay,
Let me
so
ask you this.
why don't you go look at your mines? Look at them not stocked with miners mining your stuff, and ask yourself: is it the miners that are doing the work for me, or is it the mines shitting out the ore for me and just making me happy? Oh my God! Magical rocks coming out of the walls, doing absolutely nothing, just falling into my hands and making me oodles of money. Get your dick out of your ass and just fucking listen.
It really sounds like none of you guys have taken classes in business management
Let me ask you this.
for such an educated crowd.
How many
shocked.
stones have you pulled out of the ground yourself, by hand?
Scones?
Stones.
Oh. 56.
What? Not you.
She's not. He's not. Oh my God.
Without my
Okay.
mine, there would
I'm
be
just
no
gonna stop
stones
talking.
pulled out of this mountain at all. A worker is replaceable. We
If
are
there
not.
are no more workers, what are you going to replace them with?
There'll always be more workers.
If
Always.
the whole lower district is wiped out, what then? Because that is what will happen if you do not distribute this cure.
Okay, how about this? Hey, King, what do you say? What's your opinion?
Huh? King here doesn't give a fuck. King here just wants to
King a dinging.
go jerk off in the back.
Yep. King Robber ended it up.
It's the king.
I say that to King's face, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He kind of chuckles at you, and then he says, "One more slight like that, and you'll be living the rest of your life out in the mines." And then he laughs again.
At least you have your attention here, King.
The matters of my small council are none of my concern. They've taken control of this city for the past 300 years. They can do it for the next 300.
With all due respect, Your Grace, if you leave this matter to this small council, you might not have a city to rule for the next 300 years.
I tire of all this talking. I think that we should adjourn.
Let me smash a ball with my hammer.
What?
Yep.
This guy's fucking Robert Baratheon. Doesn't give a shit about the small council. Just wants to go and like drink and whore.
Basically, he gets you all accommodations in the keep, like small, or you all have like individual rooms throughout, or together rooms or whatever you want, in like some of the lower sections of the keep, and and then the council meeting kind of comes to a close, having decided nothing.
Excellent.
And as they're like the heads of family are walking out, they are kind of just like still quarreling between each other about what they should do. The only people that kind of like even voted that it should go to the lower districts were Joven and obviously Turdic. But the rest of the council, the rest of the heads of the families decided, or were the ones that voted to keep it in the higher districts and then distribute it lower. So yeah, you all go to your respective rooms.
Before the council adjourns, I'll just tell them make.
You're given free reign in the city, or whatever you need to do. And they'll have another meeting in the next morning to have another vote and decide.
I'm going to go to the shrines.
I'm gonna go to Sully's room.
This is where we get our first sex scene of Drunkards and Dragons.
Jesus
No.
Christ, dude.
Gross.
Jesus Christ.
Great.
Okay. All right, Sully. You
Yes.
saw the documents. You wrote down
Yes.
the documents. You made the copies of the documents.
Yes.
Is what they say is true?
I don't see why it would take as long as they're saying, but it's complicated and lengthy. They could use rune crafters and magic to speed up the process.
How much could we make on our own?
Not a lot.
What's holding us back?
Supplies?
Workstation. A lab.
I mean, there was
Knowledge.
a lab in place. Wait, there was what?
Competence.
Knowledge.
Knowledge is questionable. Knowledge is questionable. Okay. If we have supplies, and we have knowledge, and we have a place to do work, assuming all of those things, how long would it take?
If it's just me doing it,
You and maybe one other person.
I don't know, 3 weeks maybe, 2 weeks? To make it for the entire city?
To make as much as you can.
I mean, that as much as I can, I'll work forever, and I'll make as much as I can, but
You
to
could
make
probably
it,
pump
much
out
as you
like maybe like 2 or 3 a day
2 or 3 a day. So, like, we can treat 2 to 3 people per day.
per day.
Per day. Excellent. Okay.
If you decide to, what is happening? Is Alan whispering
I don't
to
know
himself?
what he's doing. I don't
I
know
think
what he's
his
doing.
brother's talking to him.
no, I'm whispering to myself, I'm writing things down.
Okay.
Yeah, you can probably make 2 or 3 a day if you do it. If you do it yourself, the 2 of you together could make 2 to 3 cures a day.
Okay.
Let me try and figure something out. Maybe able to speed up the process, or use the same amount to treat more people somehow.
How
Let me-
much?
let me-
how
let me
much of the
read.
recipe do you remember?
I got about half of it down, so maybe I'll
Okay.
remember the other half. Maybe I'll remember the missing half.
If you can, write as much of it down as you possibly can.
All right, I'll do that tonight before I go to sleep.
Okay. And we shall look for someone to help us in the lower districts soon.
Okay. Well, I'll work on this tonight and tomorrow morning. Try and sneak out early in the morning, and find the Dwarven rune masters. Maybe they'll be able to help us out. Try and find me some books on spell crafting and potion crafting.
Okay. Thank you, Sally. And
Okay.
I do like a half bow to him.
Okay. All right. So I'll get out of
Good
here.
night, good night, Apache Chief.
John, what did you say you were doing?
Going to the
He's going to the
shrines.
church. He's going to the
Of
church.
course you are. Okay. You go to. I mean, it takes you a few hours to get there. It's a long trip. Basically, like from one side of the city to the other. And I assume that you rent a cart or something. Somebody sets up a cart for you so that it doesn't take you too long.
Right.
So yeah, you get there. It's just like there's a large church, or a large basically chapel to Moradin. Around the sides of it there's small, like, what the fuck was that?
I have no idea.
It may have been static from the cat.
It is lots of static.
It is staticky, out static.
Sorry.
There's like these small gazebos kind of set up around it, kind of like circling it, and each one of those has a very small altar to different gods.
Mm-hmm. Are there any clerics residing around them?
There are clergymen that are here.
Mm-hmm.
Cleric is something that you can't see. Classes aren't something that's
You
visible.
understand, like when I say cleric, I mean like priest, pastor, any clergy person, like bishop, whatever the
They're dwarven.
terminology.
They're dwarven clergymen. There's like one or two dwarven clergymen. They're just like white robed, like kind of monk like, or not white robed, brown robed. And they all have like necklaces that have a like an anvil with fire coming out the top of it. And they just look like pious like workers.
Uh-huh. Okay, I look around for a specific like clergyman that may be around a specific shrine to deity of travel.
Okay, I don't know what that means.
Hang on, I had to pull up the book. I'm trying to remember. I can't pronounce the name to save my life. Hang on.
The meta is strong with this one.
Name Danya.
Ken likes meta.
All
Everyone's
that
got
meta.
everyone's got their own style. I'm not a fan of Moradin. I'm not a dwarf, so
More than cool guy.
He's the Allfather.
He's the father of all things.
he's he's got a dwarves. Know that.
He's more than the Allfather.
He's
God
a
of
sweet
creation
eye patch made out of
and
gold.
metalcraft.
But yeah, I look around for Farlang's shrine.
Phalanx.
Farlang. Spell it for you if you want.
Jesus Christ.
What? Why are you Jesus Christing?
Just fucking Jesus Christ.
What's Jesus Christ?
Fucking making up deities and shit.
No.
He's just making them up.
Just doing what he wants.
I gotta fucking try and find shit for this fucking weird ass god.
This weird ass Jesus.
You know, a link would be good, rather than you just telling me things.
Straight in the handbook, but okay.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
How many people have time for that?
Not me.
No.
Not me.
Well,
Nobody.
we can speed the process along. I go to speak with them. You know what I'm doing.
You guys speak with who?
I go to speak with the clergyman that's worshiping at the shrine too.
They're the only clergymen here are dwarves, and they're all followers of Moradin. They just kind of keep care of the gardens and the areas around. The shrines around the giant temple to Moradin are mostly just like barren. There's nobody on them. They're like small gazebos that are kind of set up around the temple, each with an individual like small shrine inside of it, kind of like places for travelers to worship. So there aren't any like clergy that stay here that are kind of that worship specifically here. These are more just like traveling worship places, traveling altars kind of thing.
Okay. Well, then I'll just go to the shrine of Farlang and I'll pray there and
Sure. All right.
give tribute to it.
What do you give as tribute?
What do I have? I give 100 golds. What else? Equipment. 100 golds, sunrod, and a rope for weary travelers. Or, well, for travelers in need of aid, I should say, not weary travelers.
Okay. So you give gold, rope, and what else?
A sun rod.
And a sun rod.
Sun
Okay.
rod to light the way, rope to help bind their equipment of the travelers, and gold to help with the travels. And my prayers are my own, I'm not going into them.
Okay.
And then I'll go back to my room, take another cart back, and I'll go to sleep.
All right. When you return to your room, and everyone else who is still in their rooms, after a little while of you just kind of like doing your own things in your own rooms, a man, like a server, comes in with like a serving plate, and he puts it down on your beds, and then he like leaves the room without saying anything to you. The plate has like a one of those like lids on top of it.
Like the room
And-
service lids?
Yeah, like a room service lid.
Yeah.
And John, you find it sitting there on your bed when you get back.
Does everyone
I-
else have one?
I mean, you don't know, but everyone
attempt
finds
to-
this. Yes.
Channel my magic and see if there's a magical trap hidden in it.
I
Okay.
fucking open it and eat it.
All right.
I-
You channel your magic. You open it. There's food inside. There's also you see around the food is like a kind of like a circle of gems and gold and like pearls, and there's a large bag inside as well. And the bag, it's filled with like gold coins, and it has a letter attached to it that says, the 4 families of Guldholme always remember their friends.
Okay, I will carefully open my serving tray because I don't know what's inside.
That's what you all find. That's what's
Yeah.
inside of everyone's serving tray.
All right, cool.
And Sully, you don't detect any magic on it.
Okay.
All right, so I ate it, and that shit was awesome.
Yep.
And then I curiously look at the letter and the gems, and I'm like, and just kind of put it away right now. So how much gem is it?
I pocket everything and I say, "Ooh, pretty."
Should I just
read
say
I
bag
read
of
the letter
gems?
and laugh.
I'm just gonna say bag of gems.
It's fine. Bag of gems is fine.
Okay.
I
I mean, you
wrote
can
down.
appraise it if you would like to.
I wrote down acquired bride.
I don't appraise. How
the
much
money,
does it weigh?
the money itself, that's inside the gold bag, it looks to be about 100 platinum inside the
100p.
bag.
100p.
100 pp.
And then the gems and such it's pretty hefty. A pretty hefty amount of random gems and pearls and stuff. So, and the letter also attached to it.
Okay. So I put all that shit in my bags
I
for
put
the
all
time
that shit
being.
in my bag, and then I empty out the little satchel that I came in, and I keep that aside.
Okay.
Tiger.
Talking about Tiger done, yeah.
Okay. Do you guys do anything else before we go to next day?
Sleeps next day.
I will attempt to recall some of the recipe that I'm missing before I go to sleep, and if I remember any, I'll write it down, and then I'll go back to sleep.
And Cater's golf clapping for God knows what reason.
He's super drunk.
Not super drunk.
Okay. Give me
It's like
a
moderate.
give me a wisdom check.
Wisdom.
Okay, Danya. Skill check +2. That much.
10.
You remember about a quarter of it.
What I'm missing?
How much do you have already?
I have half.
Okay. You remember about a quarter of what you're missing.
So an eighth of the total.
An eighth of the total.
Okay.
Anybody else want to do anything?
Now I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, I'll go to sleep as well.
Okay. All right, fine. You all go to sleep. You wake up the next morning, and like, there's a small knock on each of your doors at varying times, and basically it's just a servant telling you that there will be another council meeting at midday.
Okay. Wake up, answer the door, greet him, thank him, and then I go do 100 sit-ups, 50 push-ups, and all my katas.
I get a couple buckets and create some water for myself.
Okay. All right.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Why are you saying it like that?
No
Okay.
reason.
You create some water for yourself.
Excellent job.
Good job. You created water.
Happy, aren't we?
I don't know. I don't understand what's happening.
He doesn't know what's happening. He has no idea.
I have to say it, don't I?
Tiger
I don't know what you're talking about.
knows more.
I
than he
renounce
knows.
Paylor as my deity. Strip me.
You do what you want.
Do what you want.
I mean, renouncing was probably the first step to renouncing him. You know, admittance is always the first step, right?
Okay, well, I admitted it.
Okay, good job.
Excellent job. What do you say?
Nothing changes. You feel fine.
Oh.
I try to cast create water again.
You cast create water again. You create water again.
Okay, fair enough. Guess I'm gonna go dwarf herding.
Right? You can do what you want.
Do what you want. Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna skip to midday, unless anybody wants to do anything else besides.
I mean, me and
like,
Sully
unless
were gonna
Dwarf-
go on an adventure.
Oh, okay. You guys can go on an adventure.
Okay.
This time. Just remember to be back by midday.
I go off and sell all of the gems. The bag of gems I have on me and the gems we just received.
Okay. How much was the bag of gems you had on you?
Mine was 335.
Okay. There is an extra. The dwarf that you sell them to says that he will give you 1,200 gold for the lot of them.
Okay, that's fine.
For your gems plus the other gems.
Okay.
Usually go to
I
market
also
and find a
sell
guy.
all my gems.
Okay. Do you have extra gems on the side, or do you just have the gems that you got?
I don't know.
Okay, Sully and
Oh yeah, I have 335 gold of gems, and those
Okay.
gems that I just got.
same thing. You find a guy, he says 1,200 for everything.
1,200 gold.
Yeah, 1,200 gold.
Tiger?
Okay, after that, I will go out to Armor Smith. If
Okay.
I have enough time before midday.
Are you looking for an armor smith, or are you
I'm looking for
attempting-
I'm looking
Okay.
for an Armor Smith.
Okay, you can eventually find one. I'm gonna go to Sully and Sa first.
Okay.
What are you guys doing?
All right. So early in the morning. What time is it, or about what time?
I'm gonna say it's probably you probably have like 5 to 6 hours. Guess
Okay.
to me. Shit.
All right. So go to
There's
Sully's
no
store.
real way to tell time in a mountain.
Well, surely they have something.
They have
right?
they have like dwarven mechanical things that tell their time, and magical things that tell time.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, that's how dwarf time. Gross.
Fucking
That's
dwarf
how
time,
dwarf
man.
dwarf time
Fucking
is
total bullshit.
shorter than normal time.
All right. Anyway, so yeah, I go to Sully's door, knock on the door. Sully, wake up.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm awake.
How much did you remember last night?
Not very much. I did get some of it down, but not very much. We're gonna need to figure out a way to We're gonna need to figure out a way for me to get to that original recipe for about an hour, so I can copy down what I'm missing. But I think we have a little bit of time to kill. I need to head down to the armor smith. You need to go find those rune masters and see if you can get one of those books.
Okay, I do not know the books that you speak of.
Fine.
Would we be better off?
Then you go to the armor smith.
I mean,
Me.
I can make you whatever armor that you need.
Just relax, relax.
Okay. I will go down to the armor smith. Do you have do you have directions or anything?
No, but it's called Armors Are Us.
Okay. So, you look for the rune masters. I will find armors are us.
I want decorative, scaled armor.
Decorative scaled armor. Excellent.
Yeah.
Can you even wear scaled armor?
No.
No, if it's decorative, I can wear it. Super lightweight,
What?
non-encumbering, decorative. I can see your goddamn face.
You mean
If
scale mail, medium armor? Which
No, I want it to be decorative, so I don't need a goddamn fucking dickhead to wear it, because it's not gonna do anything.
What?
Decorative scale armor. Okay.
So you basically just want armor that's made out of tin. You want tin armor. You want
Yeah.
like
Decorative-
tin foil decorative armor.
Yes.
So you don't want to wear it, you just want to look at it.
Well, no, I want to wear it, but I want it to be ultra light. I don't want it to do armor things. I want it to
You
look
want-
pretty.
Okay.
Armor is heavy because it does stuff, but I don't want it to be heavy. I just want it to look pretty.
Okay. So,
Okay.
all right. So,
So I give Saw a design, and then he goes to Armors R Us. I head
It's
to.
gonna get destroyed, and I'm gonna laugh that you just bought pretty armor that just does nothing.
Okay.
It does being pretty, and it does it well.
So
Or it will
I
do
go
it well.
out to the innmaster or the innkeeper and ask,
He's got to do
"Where's
something
armors
to
are us?"
offset that ugly ass face now.
Really,
Yes,
Christopher? Really, Christopher?
What?
What? It's not my fault that you have a fucking giant slash across your face.
You do have a giant slash across your face.
It
And
is.
burns.
It is
And
almost.
burns all over your body.
It is almost directly your fault. I don't have burns anymore.
You have burns.
0%. It is
You have
0% my
burns.
fault.
I
It is
don't have
100%
burns.
your own fault. I mean, when a guy holds a knife to your face, you don't spit on him.
I didn't sit
Or
on
you're just gonna
him.
cut your
You
I
finger.
spit
never
on him.
spat on him.
I actually remember this.
I mean, what do you think's gonna happen in that situation? He's gonna be like, "Well, you called my bluff." No, he's
Yeah.
gonna fucking cut the shit out of you. Especially when he beats the shit out of, stabs, and slices one of your fucking friends. You think he's gonna take it
Chris,
easy
stop. He
on
just
you?
destroyed the shit out of me.
He got wrecked.
I
Wrecked?
took- I
And
got
top down.
stabbed, I got beat, I got crossbowed to the fucking chest, and I'm still alive. You just have a fucking little cut on your face. Be better.
I mean, it's a disfiguring slash. You basically look like Tyrion Lannister.
Which actually looks cool, but it does not look cool on you. It just looks ugly.
Nah, it just looks ugly on you.
Yeah, you should have been a midget and not a chick, and you would have been
I mean,
fine.
you still have your nose, so at least that you have that. I mean, you still got your nose, so
I hate everybody.
at least there's that.
Man, I heard
I
a
hate-
depressing ass story this morning on NPR. It was depressing as fuck.
About people losing their nose.
No, this lady tried to kill herself, and instead of killing herself, the bullet bounced off her skull, like when she shot herself, and like went out her eye. So now her face is just horribly disfigured, but she's still alive.
She just
Which I
killed
guess is
herself.
good, but at the same time, it's pretty depressing because she fucking shot herself in the face.
Why is it good? She wants to kill herself and she's alive. She's
Yeah,
a
that
failure.
sounds
Well,
like
now she appreciates life like way more.
Does she appreciate life?
Or she just appreciates like the epic fail that she just undertook, and like is accepting that she's not going to try that again because the fail could be worse.
No, it was actually. It was a good story. It was a good story.
If I
It
tried
was
to kill
depressing.
myself
It was
and
a
I
good story.
failed, I would be way more depressed.
Not only failed, but failed and became disfigured because of it.
Like
Like-
super ultra mega way worse depressed.
Like, it went in, broke her jaw, knocked out, like, all of her teeth. Her eye exploded.
Fuck that. Nope. I would just go for round 2 at that point.
Yeah.
Man.
Why does that remind me of South Park when that guy tried to like off himself like 80 billion times and he just kept failing? So anyway, do I meet up Saw while we're looking for an armor smith?
Saw.
Well, I mean.
You're both looking
I
for an
guess we're
armorsmith?
both looking for an armor smith.
So,
Did you go to Armors R Us?
No, I went to armors.
Okay, well then we're at different
Ooh.
places.
Yeah, you're probably at different places in that case.
I mean, they're right next door. I mean, competitive bullshit.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
He doesn't know it. No, the best
No,
the best
no.
armors are always at the top of the hill.
Dwarves have laws against that shit, alright?
You can only have one per like fucking 3 blocks. Or
Right.
Something.
Competition's
It's like
fine.
it's like regulations on fucking subway.
It's not Starbucks shit. They have standards.
Yeah.
Right. And
Guys,
the best
I gotta
armors are
go.
always at
I'm
the
not.
top of the
I'm
hill.
really not feeling good. I haven't felt good for the past like hour, so I think I'm gonna go. So
Okay.
Alright, then,
Bye
bye.
bye.
Feel better.
Sorry.
It's
Bye
okay.
bye, Steph.
So yeah, that's you can find another armor store. It's not gonna be right next to that one. Or you can find that one. You can recall that when Sally asked for an armorer, that's the one that she was pointed towards, and so when you go looking for an armorer, that is also the one that is most chief in your head. I mean, that's how logic works, but
Or
Yeah, I
maybe-
guess I could do that.
but fuck logic, who cares?
I
No,
guess I could
get
do
it out
that.
of there. Get that logic out of there.
Okay, so me and Saw come across each other and find an armor smith.
Saw out of saw.
Yes.
All right. So why are you here?
Sally wants a decorative scale armor. And I
Why?
am here to
Are
get
we gonna
that.
fucking have this conversation again? But this time in game? We're not doing this twice.
Okay, whatever. Let me put in my order first because it's gonna be a large order.
What a dickhead, dude.
Let me put in my order
Respect the
first.
line.
The line, you wish. Hi, I'd like to place an order for one masterwork full plate armor set.
All right. Yeah, you go up and there's like a Dwarven armor there, and he's, after, as you guys are in there, kind of like perusing the shop for a little bit, you go up to like the table as the guy's working, and you can tell him that you would like to buy a full plate armor or full masterwork full plate.
Yes.
He tells you that you can either choose from no, fuck it. He tells you to take your measurements, and he will have to build it for you personally because
That's fine.
that's how it works.
Okay.
So he just tells you that he has to help this one other person, and you can go wait off on the side, and he will take your measurements.
Okay.
Is that your big list
Oh, I also wanted to sell the armor I'm wearing.
now?
Yes. After he's done.
Oh, after he's done.
Yeah.
Okay. Like after he's done making you new armor, or
No,
in between
after
that time.
Saw is done with what he needs to do.
Saw
I'll
out of saw.
Okay.
address that.
Okay, so I talked to the clerk. Yeah.
Mhm.
Hello, I am looking for decorative scale armor.
What do you mean? Decorative, as in ornate
Okay,
scale armor?
I put the pattern on the counter. This
A
is what I
pattern?
mean. This is
Sally
all I
drew
know.
a pattern.
Right.
I gave him a pattern.
Right, he gave me a pattern.
Did you give him a pattern of like this is the decoration I want on it?
As in, like, this is what it looks like, and it's super lightweight, and it doesn't weigh anything, and it's just decorative, and it just looks nice, but doesn't really do armor job.
Okay. I kind of want you to roll a check to determine whether or not you actually know how to draw armor in that way.
Yeah, do that. Do that.
Because I feel like that's a ridiculous
Here's
request.
what happened. He got a lot of ink, a lot of crayons, and just stick
I don't even know what fucking kind of check that would be. What the fuck?
That would be
retard
an
check?
Alan is awesome check, and
To
that's
do
like,
an armor smithing check.
Oh, in that case, the check the bonus for that is I think -4. I think that's a negative.
D.
really,
like
Christopher?
4-0?
Really, Christopher?
Go ahead and
Justin,
make
stop clapping and start drinking.
go ahead and make
I've already been
a
drinking.
what's John? What's craft? What is associated? What attribute is
Int.
associated with craft? Is it int?
It's int.
Okay. Go ahead and make
Oh.
make an int check.
Why don't I make a spellcraft check?
No.
Why don't that's not applicable?
That's not even remotely close.
Fine.
It's not,
I want to
not
see the
even
natural
kind
properties
of a
of
little
an
bit.
armor that
That's not bad.
That's not terrible. What the fuck?
All right, it doesn't look like a 12-year-old drew it. It's not drawn in crayon. It's drawn in ink.
There's a rainbow on it.
There are no size measurements on it. but the general idea is there. And on the margins, it says super lightweight, super pretty. So at least you got that.
Close enough. Close
Yeah.
enough.
So he just tells you, all right, well, if this is what you want, I guess we could make this out of a. How protective do you need this super lightweight? We have some mithril that we could use.
It needs to be very pretty and very lightweight. That is all I know.
I don't think the bitch can afford mithril.
I really, because I mean,
I can
Sa
afford
doesn't know.
mithril.
Did Sally say that it doesn't need to be protective? Did you explain that to him? I don't think so.
I don't
So-
remember actually.
I would assume
You didn't
that
say it
if
to
you're
me.
looking for lightweight ornate armor, I mean, it's going to be made out of mithril.
Mithril or mithril?
So Sally,
I've heard it both ways.
Sally's scar grows 3 inches that day for no reason.
Right.
I don't think her scar could grow anymore.
I mean, we could make it longer.
If that is
I
what
can-
you
I
believe,
can-
then make it so.
Okay, well,
I can
if
afford
you'll just
mithril.
come over here, I'll just have to take your measurements.
It is not
Or-
for me.
Oh, well, do you have the measurements for whom this armor is for?
I
It's
actually do
100
not.
by 100 by 100.
It is for a very tall elf woman. Woman.
Woman.
Okay, so woman's scale mithril armor. Ornate scale mithril armor.
For very tall, yes.
I'm lagging.
This is going to run about 50,000 gold.
5 billion gold. 5
There's gonna be
billion.
so much gold. Not only that, but I'm pretty sure Sally can't even wear scale mail.
Nope, without taking like
I
a billion minuses.
I can wear it fine because it's super lightweight, so it doesn't count for anything.
Spell-like ability.
That's not how armor works.
That's not how it
That's
works.
how armor works.
That's not even a little bit how it works.
That's
how
not
it works.
quite.
Like, if you fall, you're going to break fucking everything. It's going to be great.
Some things are gonna get broken.
Like your face, your
Like
arms,
Her butt.
your
Like-
ass.
Like your butt.
That's just
Yes.
not how it works. Like, it's super lightweight.
Do you know how it works? Because I
Nothing
don't think you do.
I'm not sure that you know how
Okay,
it works.
okay, motherfucker. Frodo wore
Okay.
mithril
Oh,
under his
yeah,
shirt.
okay, well, if it happened in Lord of the Rings, then obviously...
Right, like, Frodo wore his shit
That
under
wasn't
his
scale.
shirt.
That was chain. That was a chain shirt.
First of all, that was chain. And it
Which
was
is
mithril.
light.
Right.
Chain shirt. Not even like chain mail. It was a chain shirt.
Which
The
is
shirts
light
were
armor.
made out of chain.
Which is,
Right.
which is technically light class armor. Scale is technically medium class armor. It's a whole different class.
Right, I just want the scales to look pretty, though.
Well, they'll look pretty, sure.
They're sure
yeah.
gonna look pretty.
And it's going
Good
to be
luck
pretty
doing
fucking
anything in
expensive.
Good luck doing anything in it.
Can't wait to take that from your corpse when you die just wearing it.
It's only gonna cost like 20 gold or some shit.
20,000.
Damn it. Okay, mithril, full plate, no. Mithril, a mithril shirt is only 1,100 gold.
What?
A mithril shirt is only 1,100 gold. But that's mithril chain, not mithril scale.
Yep. How much is mithril scale, Chris?
Mythos scale is a butt ton because it costs way more shit to make.
Yeah, and it's probably a butt ton. It's really hard to find this shit.
Is it
I don't
really?
like
Fucking
I don't like any
3.5
of
does
this.
not make it easy to find anything.
No, they
I'm-
give you.
I'm
They
actually
give you
gonna draw.
base.
I'm actually gonna draw exactly what I want by next week, and then I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about.
There's going to be
I mean,
rainbows.
it
and
can
colors.
look however you want it to look, but it doesn't matter because it's going to be straight up mithril scale. And it can look
I
as
know.
pretty as you want it to look.
And now I'm sour.
Still gonna
Can
be
you wear medium
mithril
armor,
scale.
Alan?
I can wear whatever, man, as long as it's fucking lightweight.
Are you proficient with medium armor?
You're asking questions I don't know the answer to.
Okay, wait.
So I'm gonna
here you
guess
go. I
no.
think I may have found something that
Mithril is 4,000 gold.
4,000 gold for mithril scale.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which you do not have.
Hey! On the plus side, treated as light armor.
Interesting.
Yep.
On
And
the
it
other
just-
plus side, I do have 4,000 gold.
No, you don't.
Or
Yes, I do.
do you?
No, you don't.
Or do you?
She does
It's-
not.
4,100 gold for a mithril. Yeah, for a mithril scale.
Because I'm buying full plate.
Hey, and it reduces your armor check penalty by 3. You know, so that's good.
Extra good. Extra good.
So yeah. So I mean, at least there's that.
Tiger.
I don't know if it counts if it reduces the speed.
It counts as light armor.
So I assume that reduces, or it doesn't reduce speed.
Does not reduce speed.
Do you want a masterwork? He asks you. Would you like that to be masterfully crafted?
Why not?
Does that increase the ornateness of the design?
Of course it does.
Of course.
Then likely yes. Likely yes.
Good.
It's only another 150 on top.
Yeah, whatever. That's
Is it really? Is it only
Yeah,
150?
Masterwork only adds 150 to the base price.
That's only
Oh,
42.50 now. It's
I thought it was like
4,000.
a 30% increase.
No, weapons are different because
Ah,
weapons do
okay.
different things.
Okay.
Like,
I think even with weapons, I thought it was a
4,250
space amount. I thought it was 75 gold or something.
yeah, but
Jeez.
it scales up. Like, you can increase it by a lot. Like,
Uh,
I think you can only Masterworks armor once because you can't give it like a bonus.
I don't know if
No.
you can double
4,250 gold. It's only 42 plat.
No, the given costs include the masterwork component. The armor check penalties for masterwork armor and shields are lessened by 1, except mithril. The armor check
A
penalties.
masterwork suit of armor costs 150 gold.
Right.
Or 150
Additional.
gold over
So
and above the normal cost of
I
the armor.
assume
or
normally
shield.
it's 3,900, and then it tacked on the 450, the 150.
I don't know if that...
making it
No,
4,050.
because only +1 armor is required to be masterwork. Or only armor that has a bonus, any kind of magical bonus,
right.
is
I mean,
required to be
like,
masterwork.
yeah, I'm saying like.
Mithril technically counts as a type instead of like a bonus. It's
Yeah.
an enhancement, not an enchantment.
Right.
A little off subject, but there is a 240 gig SSD for $108 right
A
now.
little off subject.
Pretty off subject.
Googa.
We're trying to get you armor,
Googa.
and you're talking about solid states.
I mean, this is just research that needs to be done, like
Okay.
between
He
shows.
tells you that he
Well,
can either, you can either bring your friend back here to have her measured, or I can just go off of my standard measurements for a tall or a female elf.
I will bring her by later today. Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay. Here's
Alright.
the plan for now. Think about it, and I'll be back.
All right. As you're leaving, you see a man come into the shop, and he has it's one of the people from the council that you saw earlier. It is Viet Earthscout, the man with the mechanical metal hand.
Hello,
And
good sir. What are
the,
you doing here?
Oh, I didn't know that you were in one of my fine establishments.
Oh,
You see,
this is yours?
I provide and run all of the Dwarven metal works in this trade district.
It is quite excellent. Very clean. Provides good service. I like it.
Oh, you see, friends of the Council of Families. Well, they come with certain perks. I'll cover all the charges that my friends here incur for whatever
All
business they're doing.
Oh
The
no, that is
charges-
unnecessary. We can cover
No,
our
no,
own.
no, no, no. Did you
Please,
say
please.
all
The families always remember
No,
their
right,
friends.
right now.
I mean, you are friends of the family, correct?
Oh, of course. I'm gonna need this enchanted as well.
Wait, is Crib with me? Is Crib even walking out with me? I thought he left.
No, I'm sitting over there waiting to be fitted and slash popcorn
okay.
and your nice conversation.
No, Crib, please. We can handle this ourselves.
Right, yeah.
We are friends. We are friends, absolutely. But we wish to pay you for services rendered.
Right. Hey.
Okay. If that's how you feel,
He feels.
I mean,
he,
unless you insist.
he insists. He insists.
The family always take care of their friends.
And we are friends. Okay.
Okay.
I can
Okay, then.
agree to this. Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. And I
Alright.
bow.
Okay, so are you
We're
gonna
gonna-
get any armor now?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't before.
we just got
Great.
we got straight manipulated right there, and I'm loving it.
No.
we got bought.
No.
We got bought.
No. I'm not. I'm not.
We're in the pocket of the rich.
I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and get
Oh,
myself like
puppets.
some armor with some enchant on it.
Oh, they don't do enchantments here.
Nope.
This is just an
They are
armor.
not magic as fuck.
Okay,
This is not
fair
an
enough.
enchantment.
They
Fair
are
enough.
normal style.
But I will still get armor free of charge. That'd be awesome.
Excellent
Okay.
job.
They can make you your masterwork armor free of charge.
Full plate masterwork. Thank you.
Mhm.
Butt of banana.
And alright, so that's it, I guess. We could probably end here, and this way next week we can do the rest of what's going on with the council the next time you guys go into the meeting with your friends,
Okay.
and see how that goes next week.
Okay.
Excellent.
We shall see.
Alright, so we'll end there.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, I don't fucking know what else. Yes, that's the end. That's
Thank
done.
you
We're
for
done.
watching,
I'm not used to fucking
everybody.
playing online anymore
Bye,
because
everybody.
Like, subscribe,
Bye-bye.
etc.
Say goodbye,
Bye
Tiger. Bye bye.
All right, Kaito.
Bye
Play us
bye.
out.
Tigers, stop
Bye
being
bye.
Play us out.
Bye bye.